Hello everyone, and welcome back on a Wednesday afternoon in August 2026. The Sunday disappeared, not behind clouds, not at night. In the middle of the day, for a little over 2 minutes, a narrow strip of Earth, from the Arctic ice of Greenland across western Iceland, and down through northern Spain, fell into an eerie twilight. Birds went quiet, the temperature dropped, and high above the Sunday's outer atmosphere, the corona blazed into view. A pearly crown of plasma that is almost never visible to the naked eye. Then the light returned. But the day was not finished. Hours later, under a sky with zero moonlight, the Perseids arrived. Fast, bright streaks of dust from an ancient comet, lighting up the darkness at rates that could reach 100 meteors an hour. One day, two of the sky's rarest spectacles, and a cosmic alignment that may be the first of its kind in the modern scientific record. This is the story of the 12th of August, 2026. The day the Sunday went dark, and the night the stars fell. Solar eclipses happen somewhere on Earth roughly every 18 months. Total ones are rarer still in any given place. A total solar eclipse over mainland Europe had not happened since the 11th of August, 1999. The Perseids arrive every August. They are one of the most reliable and richest meteor showers of the year. But the two almost never collide like this. And the 12th of August, 2026, three things lined up with almost surgical precision. The moon passed directly in front of the Sunday. That same moon was at its new phase, completely dark, and Earth was plowing through the densest part of the debris stream left by Comet Swift-Tuttle. The result was a day that began with the Sunday vanishing and ended with the night sky alive with shooting stars. For scientists, it was a rare laboratory. For everyone else who stood in the path, it was something closer to magic. A total solar eclipse is an accident of scale and distance. The moon is roughly 400 times smaller than the Sunday. It is also roughly 400 times closer to Earth. That coincidence means that, from our point of view, the two disks can match almost perfectly. When the alignment is exact, the moon's dark central shadow, the umbra, races across Earth's surface at thousands of kilometers per hour. Only people standing inside that narrow path experience totality. Everyone else sees a partial eclipse or nothing at all. In 2026, research teams treated those brief minutes like gold. NASA flew a high-altitude aircraft to chase the shadow and stretch the observing window. Student teams launched scientific balloons from Iceland and Spain to measure how the sudden darkness affected Earth's lower atmosphere. ESA's solar orbiter watched from space. Ground teams trained specialized cameras on the corona, looking for temperature structure, magnetic loops, and the origins of the solar wind. Predictions ahead of the eclipse suggested the corona would show complex, petal-like structures. Towering arches of plasma held aloft by magnetic fields. The eclipse was not only a spectacle, it was a short, intense experiment written across the sky. In the path of totality, the change is physical. Light levels fall, colors shift, the temperature can drop several degrees in minutes. Animals react. People often fall silent without realizing it. In western Iceland, the event happened in the afternoon. In northern Spain, it arrived near sunset. Turning the landscape into a stage, crowds gathered on hillsides, beaches, and city plazas when the last bright bead of sunlight vanished. The famous diamond ring effect. A collective sound rose, gasps, cheers, and then a strange, reverent quiet. For 1 to 2 minutes, the corona hung in a darkened sky while Venus and brighter stars became visible. Then the diamond ring flared again on the opposite side, and daylight rushed back. Many who experienced it described the same feeling. The sense that the universe had briefly revealed something it usually keeps hidden. Scientists will spend months and years analyzing the corona data. Ordinary observers will carry the memory of the temperature drop, the sudden quiet, and the meteors that followed. The shadow has moved on. The meteors have returned to the background rate. The corona is once again hidden by the brilliance of the Sunday. But for one day in August 2026, the sky performed twice. It showed us the Sunday's hidden atmosphere. It showed us the dust of an ancient comet. And it showed us how rare and temporary our perfect viewing geometry really is. If you stood in the path, you already know. If you only saw the partial phases or watched online, the next opportunities are already on the calendar, including another total eclipse for Spain in 2027. The universe does not stage these events for us, but every so often the geometry lines up, and we get to watch. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.